Hello everyone, and today I will be going over Coinbase, the pros and cons of it, as well as whether you should use it, why or why not, and if it's right for you. I've personally have used Coinbase to purchase Bitcoin and Litecoin, so I will be speaking from my experience. So maybe it'll help you in your decision whether you want to use it or not. So, in case you don't know what Coinbase is, it is basically an exchange for cryptocurrencies. Uh, as of now, they only accept three of them, as you can see here: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So, Coinbase is, to put it simply, it is a simple interface for casual people, or not even people who trade often, just people who don't go into like technical chart analysis and stuff like that, multiple indicators, stuff like that. They just want a simple interface. They just want to see the price of the cryptocurrency, at a certain time, or how long it's been for the past week, as you can see here. You can see the hour, day, and it tells you like the change and stuff. Cryptocurrencies trade 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, unlike the stock market, since they're digital. So they're not just limited to stock market hours. So whenever you see 1 day, 1 week, it's over the past 24 hours. So you can see here. What else? So yeah, it's a beautiful interface. Nobody can deny that. And there's also an app which is just as beautiful and simple. And so what makes Coinbase really popular among people is that you can buy using uh, dollars. So you don't have to go through another exchange, to purchase Bitcoin and then trade that Bitcoin for whatever currency you want. Um, so in this case, you can just buy directly Ethereum and Litecoin with like United States dollars. And they do have support in other countries, so I'm not entirely sure if they allow that currency or if it's strictly United States dollars. I've only seen United States dollars because that's where I'm located, so I can't speak for those other countries, but I know that there are support for those countries. So, so that's a plus, that you can use, dollars to buy these cryptocurrencies. The downside to that is that there are buying limits. Now, what I mean by buying limits is that starting out, so as soon as you create your account, you may buy with your bank account, like I believe $2,000 max a week for a bit. And you can also use credit cards, so that's also another positive. But there's like a smaller limit for that. It's more strict. I believe it's like $100 or something. And obviously, this is all like to protect you, if it's your credit card or whatever. However, they do make you verify your identity prior to you buying stuff with credit cards. So if you want to add a credit card there, you're going to also have to like send them a picture of your ID or a passport or something like that, just so they have it in file that that's you and that's your credit card that you're using. Now, there's ways to increase your buying limits. Um, you have to first keep buying stuff, and then once you reach that limit, uh, then next week you buy again, and eventually you're gonna be able to. They're gonna give you the option to increase your buying limits, but then you have to like verify your identity even more, just to make sure they know who it is. So I spoke about how it's a very simple interface. So if you're not all into like the simplicity of it, you want more like chart analysis, and I want to see it more. You want to see it like the high and the low of like every minute and stuff. Then you could go to GDAX. GDAX is owned by the same person who owns Bitcoin, so they're technically one and the same, although you have to create separate accounts for them. So here you can get your technical analysis. Obviously, you can go for 1 minute, 5 minutes, stuff like that. Switch your candles. If it wants to work. Also, you can see the bid and the ask over here. So this is what people are selling them for. This is what people want to buy them for, and trade history. So this is for more people who want to see this technical side. So if you don't like it so simple, then you can just go to GDAX. But I'm talking about Coinbase right now, and like it's made for common people to buy it. So if you want to buy it, you'll be like, oh, this is where it's at. This is where I'm gonna buy it. Let me see. Another positive of Coinbase is that they provide you with your own wallet, that you are able to store your coins in there and technically leave them there for a while. However, a con to that is that they don't provide you with a private key for that. Therefore, your coins, your money, are basically in Coinbase's hands for them to protect. So technically, if Coinbase were ever to get hacked or stolen or something, then your coins would be at risk because they're technically not in your hands. So, personally, I would not leave, a significant amount of money in, the wallet on Coinbase. I would make sure to withdraw it, externally to a paper wallet or just somewhere secure that you have it. However, now I'm not saying that it's not secure. Coinbase has been fairly secure for the past couple of years. They've never had any, major hack where people lost millions of dollars. So you should be safe. And they also have this feature called the Vault. Now with the Vault, you can set it so you have somebody else also approve a withdrawal from your account. So let's say that like I co-sign with somebody, let's say like my best friend or something. So whenever I want to make a withdrawal, say I want to take like 100 bitcoins out or whatever, then not only do I approve it, but he will also get a message, and then he would also have to approve it. That adds an extra security. So if somebody were ever to, hack my account, they would also have to hack his. So that's another added level of security, which I highly recommend if you're gonna leave your coins in there, and it's any large significant amount of money. So buying on Coinbase is very simple. You just pick buy whatever you want. So I'm not logged in, so I can't really show you that. But it's not much different. There's like a big buy button, and you click that, and then you click the account. You can either choose your credit card or your bank account, and then you can either pick how many coins you want or how much money you want to give, like $100, and then it will automatically do the math for you, and then be like, this is how many you're gonna get. And like I said, it's fairly simple. So that's positive. And then the downside to that, however, is that there can be arguably high fees for that. So I would not recommend Coinbase for somebody who is like a day trader. So you want to buy a stock or not, you want to buy coins, uh, you know, at, and sell them multiple times throughout the day. You might get eaten up by the fees from doing that. So I would not do that. Also, however, the first time you buy your coins or sell them, you have to wait, I believe, between a week and a half, almost 2 weeks to get your coins. I don't entirely know what the point of that is. Maybe it's just to make sure the payment goes through, from your bank account or whatever. But that's just the way it is. So let's say right now I want to buy Bitcoin, right? So I click buy, Let's say I want to buy 10 Bitcoins. Wow, that just dropped. So 10 Bitcoins would be $160,000. Okay, so it'd be like done. It would lock in that price right there. So we can have later, no matter what the price is, you're gonna get your coins, and you're gonna have paid that price right then and there. So it doesn't change. So even if it goes down or if it goes up, um, you're locked in at the price you bought it at the time you bought it at. Now that can be good or bad depending on which side of momentum you buy your coins at. So you just have to be careful with that. Like I said, Coinbase is made for those who are ready to hold for a while. And another added feature of Coinbase is that you're allowed, they give you the option to set up like recurring buying options. So you can, let's say you buy $100 with the Litecoin, and then next week I can set it. I can set it so I can buy $100 with the Litecoin. Every week at that same time. So every week, there you go. Just gonna take $100 and but give me coins, $100, and keep going. And you can set it up daily, weekly, monthly, whatever. So that's good if you just want to buy and hold. That's exactly what you want to have to do. So overall, I would say Coinbase is a great exchange. It's becoming one of the most popular exchanges, if it's not the popular, the most popular already. And I've bought Bitcoin and Litecoin with no problems. Obviously, I've had to wait for my coins, like I said before, but I was going to hold anyway, so that wasn't going to be a problem. And if you're thinking about investing in cryptocurrencies, then you are most likely going to be holding for a while. If you want, advice of which cryptocurrency to buy at this point, I would go with Litecoin. It's the most it's the cheapest one out of the three, obviously. Unfortunately, he just missed a big rip. It went from just cracking $100 to touching $400 in less than a week. So if you were able to get in here before, you're set. But if you want to buy now, I would say you have to wait. I guess with such a big huge rip, a lot of people who bought over here and basically any time from here, they're up a huge amount. I mean, this thing has run 8,000% this past year. So all those people are now trying to sell, as you can see. That's why um, it's been going down. That's why it's been going down ever since that big rip over the last couple of days. Because everybody's just selling. Everybody's selling, and it's been going slowly, slowly, slowly down. They're like, oh, I'm gonna lose more money, so then they just sell, which brings it down. So if you're thinking about a spot to buy, um, I would say wait till it gets down here, close to like 250, 260. It's gonna have a lot of support there. You can see from the graph too. Maybe even 275. It might touch. But if 275 doesn't hold, then it will go all the way back down here to 250. So 275, 250. If you can get in anytime between there, I believe you'll set. I believe you're gonna be set. Like I said, the problem, or not the problem, but the reason of this sell-off from this high of 420 on GDAX here is because it just rose too quickly, too fast. Think about it. If you buy it at 250, right, and then a few hours later, not even a whole day later, the price goes to 200 or 400. You're up $150 per coin. Obviously, you're gonna try to cash that in. Be like, wow, that's crazy. So yeah, I wouldn't get in at these highs. I would wait for a pullback. Um, Obviously, an example would be like when Bitcoin broke $1,000 or $10,000. It had this huge dip down to like almost 8,000. You can't really see here. Like I said, it's so simple, but it did crack barely. It did crack into $8,000. Uh, so I would wait. But yeah, another good thing. If you use the link in the description to buy Coinbase, to purchase coins with Coinbase, if you purchase at least $100 of any coin, you will get $10 of Bitcoin. So however much that is, you'll get $10 at the time. Absolutely free. You just have to do is buy $10 or buy $100 of any coin, and you will get $10 free. So that's good. And that's pretty much it. Also, like I said, it's your own wallet when you're in Coinbase. So if you ever have to send coins to there, they would give you addresses where you can ask people to send your coins there, and you can also add more addresses or create more addresses, in your account. So if you want to put an account with one address and you're gonna give it to somebody, be like, send me coins here, but then you don't want to use that same address again, you can create new ones and get coins the same way. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any comments about anything, questions, be sure to let me know. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. And I would say subscribe if you enjoyed it, if this really helped you out. And like I said, see, Litecoin's still dropping. It will touch that. It's looking like it will touch 275 mark. Red candle. So it might try to consolidate here between 250 and 265, because people are gonna be doing the same thing. They'll be like, oh, it's at 250, which is $150 off the highs of 400, which it should have no problem going back to. I have no doubt in my mind that it's gonna get back up here again. The question is when will it? It could be a week later, it could be 6 months later, it could be a whole year later. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna get back up there and even break those highs. So as always, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys on the next video.